RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Hello, yes, this is Danhausen.
This is Sunny from Glow.
The Birdman Coco Beware.
Duke the Dumpster Droshi.
Gangrel, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not that flippy stuff.
Get your thrill with the real.
Keep banging and banging.
Take care and Sunny smiles.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lee, former two-time RCW World Heavyweight Champion and a one-time RCW Television Champion.
Keyword is former. Okay, go ahead.
Well, you know what? Maybe if your champion gives me a match, he'll be the former.
We might be able to arrange that.
And with me as always, he is the manager of
Two champions.
So stupid, but they asked me to have him do it.
They
Anyway.
love it. They love that stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't. I think it's corny. Too corny. Anyway, he is the Sicilian Beast himself, Ken Sermonera.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm all right.
What do you think? I'm pinked out?
Yeah.
Got shoes.
As my nephew that lived in Kansas said, you got pink on.
Right, well, you know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, right?
It's October.
It is. It's October. That's why we got the skull sitting next to me. Hello. That's why you got...
Are we going to nickname him Scoliosis?
No, that's scoliosis.
That is scoliosis right over there,
back
ladies and gentlemen.
And by the way, he's the champ.
Did you hear
We
that?
have Michael Myers over here. Michael.
Mikey, he likes it. He likes
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
New movie just came out. Haven't had a chance to see it yet, but I will.
I'm going to see it.
So, hey, bring that Michael over here real quick. We should have him be right there.
Okay.
What do you think? Looks good?
Why, Mike? Why? Okay.
Right. I just think it's awesome. You know, and we're gonna get more stuff as we keep on going. I think it'd be fun. We'll just keep bringing stuff in. Damn, you're already hitting the sauce, huh? One of them weeks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How was your week? Because I didn't get to have you on.
Well, I was on the road. I had a prior engagement in Pennsylvania last week.
See the scars on my head still?
Yeah, man.
That's why I'm wearing a hat. Plus, it's pink.
I heard.
No.
I heard you were a bloody mess.
Okay, that's facts. I'll go ahead and do that one. I just don't want to hear anything about the outcome of the match. We'll talk about that in the next segment, very briefly.
Yeah, I do have another question about that, too.
Yeah, okay, great.
You knew I would.
Of course you would.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah?
Heck yeah.
All right, that's a new word. All right, well, anyway, the drink of the day. What do we got here?
We got Yingling from Pennsylvania.
Or as Tony Sin would say, y'all suck my ding-a-ling, I'm twisted off of that Yingling. Of course, these are different. These are Yingling Oktoberfest seasonal beers.
Well, let's have a toast, young man.
Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead.
Oh, that's the easy way to do it. Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, baby.
You're going to lose your teeth doing that. That's stupid.
I'm going to teeth. Okay.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Made you taste it first. Is it horrible?
It's pleasant.
Is it good?
It's not great, but it's good.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 for 2 so far with these beers.
Yeah.
How does this pumpkin beer actually taste okay?
Oh, everything's pumpkin. I mean, don't you get tired of hearing that pumpkin this, pumpkin spice, pumpkin donut? Pumpkin?
He did. Look.
Yeah, he's so
stabbed it.
He's pissed
right in the head.
He's pissed off at the pumpkin and he stabbed it.
And he killed him.
All
righty. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead take our first commercial break, but when we come back, we're gonna do a rundown of last week's event.
And we'll be back.
See you in 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
2 and 2. Okay.
Do you need something hauled away? Are you looking to scrap that old washer and dryer? Whether you're moving, doing some spring cleaning, or just need something taken away, Fuller's Cleanout is the way to go. Contact them by phone at 234-716-9651 or on Twitter at FCO The Way to Go. If the stuff has to go, call FCO.
Where would I get that?
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. You had the sheet with the matches.
I got no sheet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're
Sheet. We don't need no stinking sheet.
You're full of sheet. Let me get over here. There it is. Nope, that's not the right event. Good Lord, do you ever clean your bar? What's under there?
Yeah, Maria, the cleaning lady, took the weekend off.
Blame her.
Yeah.
That's his new thing, blaming her. Anyway, guys, last week, 1 week ago yesterday, we had what was called a grave affair, Cage Carnage. By the way, this event, should I say, lived up to the hype.
And then some.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
That's what I heard.
Wayne Palmer, one of my favorite cameramen of all time. Wayne comes up to me now. You guys know Wayne travels everywhere.
He does.
And
I've seen him
probably
everywhere.
thousands of wrestling events. Wayne Palmer comes up to me and he said, this might have been the best wrestling event I ever saw.
Me and Cindy were in St. Louis.
I know. Well, that's probably why it was so good as you weren't there.
Well, no, not this time. Another time. It was good because I wasn't there. So I have 2 champions, you know that. Anyway, so we're in St. Louis one time. We're walking down the street, and all of a sudden you hear a car go by, someone yell, "Beast!" And we get to the corner, and there's a red light, and the car's sitting there. It was Wayne Palmer. Go figure.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, great guy. I mean, we see him in Vegas when we go.
Yep.
Anyway, he said that 3 different wrestlers. I'm not going to say the name. They're all 3 retired right now. You know, all 3 of them. Now, mind you, none of them knew each other. They're indie wrestlers. All 3 of them wrestled different companies. They don't know each other. 3 of them separately came up to me. Man, this show made me feel like a fan again. Man, this show made me become a fan again.
You like hearing that, right?
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
That's what we want to hear.
Oh, and plus, you know, I'm wearing the staff because it's got Yeti on it right there.
Right.
And we sent Yeti's wife one of these.
That's very nice.
And we also had a poster of the event poster. And on the other side, every one of the wrestlers on the card, managers and referees, everything, commentary, we all signed it for.
Are they going to be having these at all RCW house shows?
Yes, actually, Andrew, our camera guy, he's gonna he said he's bringing them all. That way, we all have them now.
Well, thank you, Andrew.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
he's also producing today's
another
show.
country heard from.
Now, Andrew, what was it? I know they can hear you. What was the? Here's your beer. By the
Well,
way.
thank you.
Now, you said I said it wrong. It's not a pumpkin beer.
It's not a pumpkin. It's a Marzen. It's an Oktoberfest beer.
Okay, a Marzen. It's an Oktoberfest beer. Have you had one yet before?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he likes these already. He already knows. So we're not going to get his opinion. But I'm going to go ahead, while we're at these beers, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a thumbs up as well. Or 2 thumbs up.
I'm going to give it a 1.5 up. See?
Wait a minute, is that a half a middle finger or half a thumb? Okay, half a thumb.
Half a thumb.
Yeah, but Beast,
1.5.
no offense. I mean, I think you got part of your thumb ripped off in a match, so you probably only have half.
A wrestling black bear named Ginger bit off my thumb. No, that was an imitation of somebody.
Right.
True story, nonetheless.
Anyway, so the card last week. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do my match and get it out of the way right now. I don't want to talk about it
because I have a serious question about it afterwards.
Listen, you haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, no.
No, I heard all about it though.
You did hear about it? Okay. Kind of pisses me off even having to talk about it.
Talk about piss. You're on the right track here. Go ahead.
Right. I'm gonna punch you. Anyway, I'm in the ring, and it's an escape match basically.
Right.
You either have to go over the cage or through the door. Through the door. You understand what I'm saying? Through the door. And then
that's the way they work.
Yeah, so I'm in there. And remember I truce just 2 weeks ago, I made a truce with Draven Post?
Yeah, I did. It was very nice.
Well, he's a scumbag. He's a piece of trash.
What'd that boy do now?
Let me tell you something, okay? I'm in the ring with Die Hard, and I'm wrestling him, dominating the entire match, by the way. I don't think he got a punch in. I bumped my head on the cage. That's the reason why I was bleeding, by the way.
Wait, he never got a punch in.
No, I never even got him.
Bleeding,
Never did.
You were bleeding like a slaughtered
Well, when
pig.
I was choking him on the ropes because it's legal, I bumped my head on the cage and cut it up, something like that. Anyway, so listen. I'm in the ring with Die Hard. I'm destroying him, and this punk kid comes running over there, Draven, and he puts a chain around the door.
You mean he padlocked that thing?
Yes, padlocked it. Now listen.
Why,
I don't care
Draven?
what anybody
Why?
says. I'm afraid of heights. I really am. I mean, this is not it's a wrestling gimmick. I'm afraid of heights, okay? I don't do heights. It's a 12-foot ring.
Apparently you did.
Listen, it's a 12-foot cage. But what people don't realize is, on top of that 12-foot cage, it's on a 4-foot ring. So that's 16 feet.
From the floor. Yeah.
Yes. So
From the floor.
First I tried kicking the door. I broke the top part. In doing so, it kind of did some weird locking, latching thingy, and I couldn't get it off.
Thingy. Okay.
Yeah, and so it ended up sticking even harder after I broke the door.
That's what she
Because
said.
I was going to come through the other way.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm like, screw it. I'm going to go over the top rope, or top of the cage. Die Hard's knockdown, hit the 4H. I hit him with the 4H and a gourd buster. You understand that? That man wasn't going anywhere.
Boom, boom.
I made scrambled eggs of his brains. Anyway, I'm up there. I'm climbing the cage. And then all of a sudden, I look down. Beast, I got to tell you the truth. I almost threw up. I almost threw up right there.
Why you threw up?
Because it was 16 feet straight down. It looked like it was so far. I felt like I was in the plane again. And you know, when I fly in the plane, I wear sunglasses so people don't see my tears. I'm just like, the whole time, eyes closed and just saying.
So you're very afraid of heights.
I'm terrified of heights.
Okay, now.
when I'm on a plane, I'm like, I'm on a train. I'm on a train. I'm on a train. And I can handle a train.
Planes, trains, and auto, but not planes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
But listen, you have to clarify something for me.
I got stuck on the top of the cage.
Right. Somebody told me that when you were stuck on the top of the cage and you start getting scared of the heights, right?
Yeah.
You were scared. You were very, very
Well,
scared.
actually, I think I snagged my shorts on the top of the cage, and that's why I couldn't get down.
Nobody wants that. But
Right.
listen,
I didn't want to
listen.
go pantsless.
Somebody told me, and I don't mention no names. Did you pee yourself up there?
No. Absolutely
I
not.
heard that you peed yourself.
The only thing dripping from me was a little bit of sweat and blood.
Blood, sweat, and piss.
No piss at all. Come on now, Beast. You know better than that. I was terrified.
I wasn't there. I don't know better than that.
I was terrified, and who knows? If I had to go, I might have, but I didn't. That's all. All facts. I don't even joke about it. I don't even lie about it. I'm afraid of heights.
So you pulled the old number one on them, right?
No, I did not do number one or number two.
Remember, kids.
But I almost threw up. I did almost throw up. I was literally up there like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Remember, kids, as you're growing up in the world, look out for number one, but don't step in number two. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, everybody. So he saw Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield. That's good. Anyway, so yeah, we'll move on. That match, I got screwed out of. They cheated. And I don't think anybody can deny that. They cheated. I mean, literally cheated.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Have I ever lost without cheating? No.
That was it.
I read your mind.
You
I
took
just
the
looked at-
words right out
I
of my
looked at
mouth.
No.
Right?
So technically, I'm undefeated.
And then you woke up. Okay. So,
I look good today, man. I'm all pinked out.
oh, yeah. That's it.
We need to get a breast cancer awareness sponsor or something, or have the Wrestle for the Cure do something.
That's it.
All right. Anyway, the tag team match. Oh my gosh, Beast. Let me tell you something. First of all,
Tell me.
I'm just going to tell you right now. Kenny Collins is a crazy MNFer. Crazy one. He went to the top of the cage.
He did.
Hit that snooker splash on one of them poor little Mexican boys. Boom! It was over.
He put that poor bastard out of commission.
Yeah, I think even Terrence Knight hurt. He was watching it and he was just like, so yeah, it was nuts. So, but yeah, that was
Will we be seeing a video of that on?
Every one of these matches are going to be up eventually,
Yeah.
But for the next few weeks, you already know because me and you were co-hosting it in place of Michael Voorhees. We're doing the play-by-play for the.
I'm excited about it.
Your 2 world championship wins.
2!
Oh, stop that!
2!
I get it. It's October, but why do you have to sound like a ghost?
Hey.
I keep expecting him to go, brains, you zombie. Anyway, I mean, you're about that age, too, so, you know, could be. Anyway.
George Romero's over there. Okay, go ahead.
Right. TV.
I know his son, you know.
For the TV championship.
Okay.
Beast, I'm going to tell you what, man. I got to tell you, man. I mean, you missed one heck of an event.
I know.
Every match was great.
Oh.
This TV championship match, I'm watching this. I got to do commentary for these matches, by the way. I came out there. They're like, Tony T's like, hey, you want to do commentary for the rest of the event? I'm like, absolutely. Because I wasn't hurt. Because I had already dominated my match.
You had to change your pants, though, because you peed yourself.
No, right? I never peed myself.
I heard you did. I just heard you did.
Listen, I have more haters out there than you can imagine. I did not pee myself. I mean, maybe a little squirt, but no, I didn't. I just
that's what she said. Maybe a little.
I just thought that'd be funny.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, or no. In her case, it would be a lot of squirt.
The Point Park fountain.
I know what I'm doing. Anyway, so the
the Point Park fountain. You like that?
No. I like what I say. I laugh at my own jokes because yours are so bad.
Crazy people do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, so these two battled so hard and so tough. Poor George Davis. If he would have only fallen down this way instead of that way, that's all I'm gonna say.
What happened to George? Tell me what happened to George.
Listen, him and Blackhawk literally knocked each other out cold. But Blackhawk, unfortunately, when he fell, landed on top of George Davis.
It was
exactly.
Boom,
and then the ref
boom.
had to wake them both up. It was literally both guys out. But if you saw the match, you'd understand why. These two did nonstop action. I mean, they were just trying to kill each other.
I like George.
Yeah, me too.
He needs to be.
I like George, and I got a lot of respect for Blackhawk, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, absolutely. But
I did not sell that man short when he beat me for the television championship.
Well, I understand it.
I don't even make an excuse. That might have been the only time I did not get cheated.
He did not cheat. Oh, did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
And I'm going to say this about Blackhawk.
Shocking.
Listen, I'll say this
That's
about
shocking.
Will you shut the hell up?
I'm not going to shut the hell up, but that was shocking. Do you know that was shocking?
Can I pay a man a compliment?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Pay the man a compliment.
I thought I was going to be wrestling a guy that weighed 320 pounds. He came in at 295 pounds. You realize that's 25 pounds under the weight he's used to wrestling in. My whole idea was let him do what he has to do, let him get worn out, and then beat him. Guess what he didn't do?
What did he do?
Get worn out.
You never got worn out.
No. So, I mean, my hat was off to him then. My hat's off to him now.
I'm gonna say it before and I'll say it again. George, you belong on Team Beast.
So if George Davis can
George,
go
you hear me,
all the
George?
way- George is already being managed by the one and only Terrence Knight.
These things are subject to change all the time.
No, these are not subject to
Yeah,
change.
absolutely.
Stop it.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so another great match. You missed it, of course.
Sounds good.
Crowley, your boy.
One of my 2 champions.
Your boy Crowley, man. Let me just... I'm going to go to the other one afterwards just because I'm going to give you credit, even though I'm going out of order on this. Your boy Crowley against, in my opinion, probably one of the best other lightweights in the world. Flew all the way in from Phoenix, Arizona.
Right.
Trained by the Yeti himself.
Right.
The one and only retro rock star Stevie Ray Pim, baby. Boom, these two come in there, and let me tell you something. Non-stop action. Crowley hit a side effect on him from the top rope.
I saw it.
Not supposed to do that!
I saw a video.
Oh, dear Lord. I saw both of them crushed down. And let me tell you something. Stevie Ray Pim, I took him to the airport the next day. His ribs were still hurting. He said that move literally took it all out of him. I'm like, well, then how in the heck did you wrestle in the bunkhouse stampede afterwards? And you know what he said? He said Yeti made him do it. So apparently,
That's it.
Yeti's
There you
up
go.
there, man. That's pretty good. And he actually, I'll get to that in a minute. Okay. Anyway, so but your boy Crowley, great win. Great match, honestly. Now,
Pound for pound, the greatest wrestler of all times.
is me.
All times.
Is me.
They're too many pounds, but that's okay.
What the heck are you talking about? I lost weight. Beast, leave me alone.
From completely overweight to slightly overweight. Okay, go ahead.
I'm in the gym every day, man. Leave me alone.
And then you woke up. That's going to be my new catchphrase next month.
I'm going to fight him.
And then you woke up.
I'm going to fight him.
No, he's
and
not.
it's going to be like that first time.
He knows which side his bread's buttered on. He ain't going to fight me.
It'll look like the first time when the valedictorian whooped him. Remember that match?
Yeah, it weighs heavily on your imagination. Okay? That never happened.
I watch it all the time. It's a great match.
My shoulder was up. Okay?
Yeah.
Gotta throw that in once a show.
Anyway.
My shoulder was up.
My shoulder was up.
Oh, yeah, right.
And so was George Davis's.
Sure,
That
Dave.
first fight.
Okay.
All right. Then, Schizo versus who I like to call Schizo Light. Now, a lot of people are jumping on me. Oh my gosh, why are you dogging him saying he's Schizo Light? They're the same people, except one's heavy and one's light.
Exactly.
I wasn't dogging him. I wasn't saying he's a lighter version.
See, on that one, I gotta agree with you.
Right. I wasn't saying he's a weaker person. I'm saying they're both monsters.
Crazy people.
Right. So it was that one there. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That was just nuts.
How did it end?
Well, unfortunately, Schizo did not come out on top on that one.
Oh.
But it would. But
Why, Schizo? Why?
If you would have saw the ending, you would have understood. Like, these guys literally put their whole entire heart and soul into this thing.
Right.
And honestly, it was basically Schizo couldn't do these things like he usually does. Like, if he gets tired, he takes the powder out and stuff.
You never got a chance to powder.
Never got a chance, though. It was just basically Marcus Knight, merciless, wore him down. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, I asked Marcus Knight. I said, I don't want to talk to this merciless. I want to talk to Marcus Knight. Remember what I kept saying on the show?
Yeah, we're going to have a conversation about this later. Me and
we are.
Me and you. Okay?
Anyway, I asked him.
Me and you.
I asked Jayhawk, and I said, can I? And he's like, I'll have to ask him. Marcus shook my hand, said, yeah, we'll do the match. Came back later on that night as Marcus. We actually did a picture together. I love Marcus. He's a good dude.
You better be careful.
But.
Be careful. You're not listening to me.
Listen.
Oh, he's not listening to me. He's going to get his ass kicked again. I mean, he's going to be peeing his pants. He's going to be bleeding.
The bunkhouse stampede. Anyway, so that match will happen next at the next show. It was the fight before Christmas.
Right, but we're going to have to discuss.
Listen, the bunkhouse stampede. Let me tell you something. There was, I think it was 20 people, 20 participants in this match.
Wow.
It was crazy. And it came out Royal Rumble style. And they just boom, they're just coming out. Oh my goodness, dude. I was expecting this match to be carnage, and it was. But my worry was, excuse me, beer makes me burp. My worry was, it was going to be just so sloppy. Geez, this beer is coming up on me, isn't it?
Just be careful. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, dude, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
That match was nuts. There's a reason why I wasn't in it. I'm going to be honest with you.
You didn't want to die?
Yeah.
You don't want to pee yourself again?
I never peed myself, Beast.
Okay, sure.
Pretty positive. All right. Beast's going to keep on trying to make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just concerned.
Beast, how many championships have you held?
2!
We're done making fun of each other now.
Okay.
Anyway, so the...
This is some funny shit, you know that?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not at all. Anyway, it was a great show. Come down to the final two. Actually, final three. Butcher was in the final three. I took Butcher to win, remember?
You did. Who did I pick to win?
You picked Stevie Ray, I think.
I did.
Okay. Well, it came down to Butcher, Stevie Ray.
Ah!
And somebody I didn't even expect to last that long, J.L. Watson.
That's what she said.
Right.
Go ahead.
They both worked together to get rid of the Butcher. Smart move, by the way, because, like I said, I picked him to win for a reason. It was J.L. Watson, and it was the Butcher. By the way, they knocked out. They ended up knocking out James Lethal so bad he got a concussion. He was just laid there flat out. So your boy isn't going to be able to wrestle at the next event. Apparently, he will not. They said that they're not even going to try and get him.
He did not pass the concussion protocol?
Yeah, well, they said it's to the point where he's not allowed, and that's 2 months away. So it must have been pretty bad. I mean, he was out cold in the ring long after the event was over. So they had to get him out there. He ended up going home in a hospital.
He let me know
He
the
ended up
other
going to
day.
the hospital
He
that
let
night.
me know he was feeling all right yesterday.
Okay, yeah, feeling all right. We'll go with that. So, with that being said, though, Stevie Ray, who just wrestled that match with Crowley,
Right.
gets called in probably midway through this match, lasts the entire match, which, by the way, lasted 41 minutes.
41 GD
And he
minutes.
probably, no GD's involved. He probably lasted 25 minutes of that. And then he got, he probably lasted 30 minutes of that.
Okay.
Easy. Then J.L. Watson, who, again, I had listen, I knew he was a tough guy.
He is a tough guy.
You know, but this black belt and bar fighting thingy, I always thought, okay, gimmick, right? Just a gimmick. No, it's
There's
not
no
a
gimmick involved.
This dude's he's the truth.
Yeah,
Because you know what he did? He eliminated every single wrestler, basically. Not him by himself, but he went through them all. He got called in probably midway through the match as well. And so, it's not easy to last 10 minutes in a match. For people that don't know, 5 minutes and you're winded. That's how hard it is to be a wrestler. They both lasted at least a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
J.L. Watson won this match.
There you go.
Neither of us called that one.
Nope.
And he proved that he's got a black belt in bar fighting. I mean, literally, because that was what it reminded me of.
You got to give the dude credit.
Producer. Was that a bar fight or what?
That was a bar fight.
Exactly. I mean, it was nuts. You know, there was crazy stuff going on. They were hitting each other with crutches. This crutch got broken into so many pieces.
Any cookie sheets involved?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. And
Gotta have cookie sheets.
no platter sheets. No, cookie sheets don't really hurt.
Well, you spread Pam on them, they do. Don't knock it unless you've tried it.
I haven't tried it.
Please try it.
Anyway.
And then let me know.
All right. Well, with that being said, it was a great thing. Great match. But we did have some setups for next show. Next event, by the way, December 17th, 'twas the fight before Christmas. On that card.
And I promise you I'll be there.
The main event, your role model, Rick Lieb, the GOAT, versus Marcus Knight, the BOAT. It's going to happen.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. You don't understand what either means. Greatest of all time versus the best of all time. Anyway.
Is there a difference in that? I mean,
we're going to find out.
what part of that don't I understand?
We are going to find out.
All right.
Also, JD Smooth said he will be cleared to wrestle. He's the number one contender for guess what? Alejandro Crowley. So, next event, JD Smooth.
Champion.
JD Smooth versus Alexander Crowley. Oh! Another match.
Another match?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Trying to remember what it was. There was 3 matches that got made. Yeah.
Cameraman versus audio guy.
No, it is not the cameraman versus the audio guy. Although that would be funny.
The barmaid against the popcorn boy. I don't know.
Cameraman. Oh, no. It's cameraman versus that wide receiver for the freaking...
Denver Broncos?
Oh, why do you ruin everything? The Raiders. What was his name? Who cares? Anyway.
What the hell are you talking about?
Adams. Devontae Adams?
Okay.
All right. Anyway, yeah, push the cameraman down. So But no. All right, so we got those 2 matches, and then I'm trying to think. There was one more match that got set up, and I feel like a dork because I can't remember it.
A dork?
I mean... Oh, well, we'll figure it out later. I almost lost my hat. Curl it in. Anyway, but we got a great match. Great show coming up.
Good.
Great show coming up. And guess what?
Guess what?
I will be doing my Know Your Role Model segment.
Okay.
A lot of people have been asking why I don't do it anymore. Well, it's not going to be done every event, okay? I just don't want to do it. I'm not an interviewer. I'm a professional wrestler.
So who are you going to interview?
Some guy who hasn't been around in a while.
Some guy.
Named the Lord of Discipline Animal.
Whoa!
Me and him, face to face for the first time in a long time.
Okay.
I've had some bad things to say about him, and he's had some bad things to say about me.
Wasn't good, I'll tell you that.
No, it wasn't. But you know what? I've also had some good things to say about him. I put him on that Mount Rushmore as much as it irked me. Remember that?
Yeah, but you did it. So
Right.
You manned up.
And then after I did that episode, I watched it, on the replay, and I was like, I need to give that man a call.
I want you to tell everybody you manned up.
I manned up. I told him, be on Know Your Role Model. Let me talk to you for a little bit.
Good for you. All right.
So I'm going to do it.
Good.
All right?
All right.
So, Lord of Discipline Animal will return December 17th to be on my episode.
All right.
And I can't wait. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to take your questions.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up, here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We got answers.
And a clean table. So if you'd like for us to answer your questions on the air, feel free to write us at twitter.com/wrestlingrubber. Your favorite place.
Absolutely.
You love that.
Love it, love it, love it.
We both think it's stupid, but we get it. Even though we have the trademark on RCW, a bunch of everybody else has took the RCW thing. What's up, man? What are these questions?
Let's do our first question. What are your thoughts on Miles Jacobs' comments on the way? This one comes from our dear friend, Richard Wise from Stowe, Ohio.
Okay, what exactly was the question, producer?
Oh, I can pull that up for you.
What did he say? Yeah, please.
Miles said, honestly, being in the way has some perks, but am I really doing what's best for me? Can I really follow someone who gets hung up on the cage in fear like a cat stuck in a tree peeing his pants?
Oh, he said peeing pants too. Okay.
Number one, I did not pee my pants.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Number two, Richard, just so you understand, friends joke with each other. He was just playing around.
Friends joke with friends, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're joking with me right now.
I always joke with you.
Exactly. He's allowed to joke with me too. Why does everybody always have to think that just because somebody makes a comment, it's serious?
Maybe he's busting balls. Maybe he's serious.
He's
You don't know.
He's trying to bust my balls. He ain't serious.
You don't know that.
No, I already talked to him. He's like, I'm busting balls. I'm like, I get that.
Really?
I ain't mad at him for that, man.
You're not mad at him?
No.
Okay. You sure about that?
Yeah, what is your thoughts on that comment?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I win the prize.
You won this week. I won last week.
All right.
All right, so...
what are my thoughts on the whole thing? I don't know. Let me ask you this.
Ask me.
Do you detect even the slightest hint of resentment? What have you? You know, stuff like that. On the part of this whole question.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well, what do you make out of it then?
I just make it so he's ribbing me, making a joke.
What if he's not?
Listen.
What if he's not?
There's one thing you can make fun of Rick Leave about.
What's
and
that?
It's the fear of heights.
Fear of being up high.
Everybody knows I'm afraid of heights.
And peeing oneself.
I never peed myself.
Are you sure?
Oh my gosh. What is your infatuation with peeing?
I mean, that would be doing number one, but not doing number two.
Don't go to Ken's phone. You might find a lot of links to golden shower pages. Kids, don't look it up on your Chromebook, please.
With that Russian girl that time. Okay.
Oh, gosh. You want me to tell you the story on that?
Tell me the story on this.
All right, so you know my son Riot that's been on the show, right?
Yeah. Good little guy. Good little guy.
Great little guy. But when he was 7 years old, the kids were throwing money up in the air, and they're, like these fake gold coins, playing in the house, because, I have 5 sons. And they're like, look, we're making it rain like it's a golden shower. And I told them, I said, you may want to change that word, your wording. And they're like, oh, okay. And Riot's like, why? And I'm like, just trust me. He doesn't want to call it a golden shower. So Riot all of a sudden is typing on his school Chromebook. What is a golden shower? Do you understand what I just said?
What is a golden shower?
Do you know what a golden shower is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to have to explain it on the air.
Didn't we have one at the Turner Club last Saturday?
Oh, jeez. You wish.
Just saying. I don't
just fetished. No, nothing got moist either.
Oh, come on. You have to use
but
that
I am
word.
going to say that this is moist tasting.
Not bad, not bad.
Very moist, just saying. And I'm going to keep on saying that word until you stop talking about this fetish of yours.
All right, whatever you say.
Next question.
We got another question.
We should have 2 more questions.
Yeah, I got 2. Don't worry. I'm going to save the best for last.
Oh, good.
All right. Did you ever watch Dark Side of the Ring?
Yes.
Okay. What episode you'd love to see? These are from a guy named Cody West in Ravenna, Ohio.
These scars itch, by the way.
They itch?
Yeah.
We'll scratch it.
I did.
Okay.
So, what is one I'd love to see, or what is my favorite one I've seen?
Whatever, either way.
No. Ask the question. What was the question?
The way he wrote the question was, what is the Dark Side of the Ring episode you'd love to see? From Cody West.
So one we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. Which one haven't you seen yet?
My good friend Marty Jannetty.
Something about Marty.
Yeah, I think that, honestly, I think people need to realize his story and because he's a good dude.
Marty!
Right.
Hey, Marty!
But I don't want them to slander him because he's so misunderstood online and stuff. Don't slander him.
They tend to do that,
Yeah, he's just got a warped sense of humor like me.
All right.
So he's being funny on there.
Good.
What are your thoughts?
Well, the one that I watched that I really found interesting, which I knew the guy, Dino Bravo.
Yeah, Dino Bravo was a good one.
He got in with the wrong bunch of people, and he pissed off the wrong bunch of people.
Yeah.
And he paid with it.
A couple forget about it.
He paid for it with his life.
Our Canada, but which one would you like to see? Who would you like?
You mean if it was not made up?
Yeah.
I would say, why do wrestlers pee themselves when they're on top of a cage?
Man. Why do you hate me?
I do not hate you.
Well, then
I would not bust the balls of a guy I hated like
Be serious for a minute. We're trying to get this people.
That would be an interesting subject.
You're making fun of a friend's or of a fan of the show's question. Why or what episode would you like to see? I thought you'd say Dominic DeNucci. That would be a good one.
Well, that'd be nice.
Right. That'd be good.
Hey, Dominic, how much are we going to make tonight? Well, probably somewhere between $10 and $1 million. Probably closer to $10.
What about Piper? He had a rowdy lifestyle. That would have been a perfect one.
Hey, Congressman!
Right.
Can you stop for a 6-pack?
Right. What do you think about that? That would be a good one.
Right. Or more about Jesse Ventura.
You like Jesse Ventura? Oh, Jesse.
You're with Piper tomorrow.
Right.
He might ask you to stop for a brewski on the way home. He's quite the partier.
Quite the partier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Or Ivan Putski.
I thought you hated him.
He's a jagoff.
Why?
Because he's just a jagoff. A jagoff is a jagoff is a jagoff.
We need to get him on the show.
You know what he'd say to you?
What?
Heh. Okay, there we go. All right. Arrogant guy, pompous ass. Forget about it.
And he plays a good guy. Plays, mind you.
What a joke that was.
Right.
And he stole his gimmick from Igor. If you don't know who the Mighty Igor is, Google him.
I'm going to have to Google
He
him.
stole the gimmick 100%.
Was Igor Polish?
You bet your butt.
Was he the Polish Power Mighty Igor?
He was Polish Power Mighty Igor.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, it's not shocking that somebody in the WWFE or whatever
would steal
a gimmick.
Well,
yeah.
Hey, case in point. Tito Santana, Louis Martinez.
Exactly.
It was pathetic. But, he got over it. He got away with it, and that's that. That's life.
Yep.
All right.
Next question.
All right. Hey, Beast.
Oh my gosh, you have this written down. That means it has to be. Go on.
No, it's not Jeff Humphrey.
It's not?
No, it's about another Jeffrey. All right. What did Jeffrey Dahmer say to Lorena Bobbitt? You gonna eat that?
What does that have to do with wrestling?
Nothing.
So that's not a question.
It was a little, comedic. What did you say? Comedic relief.
Why are you carrying around an envelope that says Rick Lee?
Well, that's the next thing on the agenda. I was saving this up for last, and tonight
you haven't asked the third question yet.
That was the third question.
That's not a question.
What did she say to him?
Okay,
You're gonna eat that? All right. All right. Now, this I received.
It just dawned on me what she talked. Oh, gross.
Yeah, no kidding. Are you ready for this? This I received today from a guy named Nico.
Suave.
And Nico sent me this via snail mail.
Nico.
With the name Suave. Rick Lee written all over it.
Was his name Nico Suave?
Nico. Nico. Okay? Anyway, this has got your name all over it, Rick Lee. Please open it up and tell the fans at home what it says.
I'm afraid to find out.
Nah, don't be afraid.
Bunch of haters out there.
I just caught a glimpse of it.
Yep, and that's all you're getting.
Rick Lee is the dollar store Ric Flair. Dollar General, in fact.
Look, Beast, it's confetti.
Poor Nico's at home. He went out of his way to send this to you.
Don't even use the word way when you're talking about trash like that. Here, throw these.
He went above and beyond.
You saving bottle caps now, Beast?
Yeah, you get
and bottles.
2 cents a cap. All right.
Oh my goodness. Are we gonna do a real question or are we done?
We are done, friend.
All right, good. For the annoying Beast, Ken Sermonera.
Oh, now I'm annoyed.
I am.
By the way, the manager of 2 champions.
I am your role model, Rick Lee, saying join us again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight. So
bye.